जीतेगा तो जिएगा। Okay, there is so much to talk about. We'll start the event. लेकिन उसके पहले क्या हुआ है कि विद्युत भाई, I know this is like out of the blue and यहाँ पे सब कुछ ऑर्गेनिक ही होता है जब ये कमाल की टीम होती है। मैं चाहता हूँ आप सबको यहाँ पे वेलकम करो एक बार एंड अपने दिल की बात बताओ before we play the trailer here. Like ये कहाँ से तू बोल रहा है अचानक?
दिल की बात बताऊंगा तो बहुत समय लग जाएगा। संक्षेप में बता देता हूँ। आज गाड़ी में था और मैं मन में सोच रहा था कि कई जर्नलिस्ट आएंगे हर बार की तरह और मैं हर बार बोल नहीं पाता हूँ। सो जो आपके दोस्त नहीं आ पाए हैं, जो जिनको आप जानते हैं, एक मैसेज पहुंचा देना कि you've been very kind to me all my life. I just want to say thank you to everybody. मेरी बहुत इज्जत है आप लोगों की।
And as you said sir, बातचीत करने के लिए बहुत कुछ स्माइल है ना, वो सब कुछ बोल रही है यहाँ पे। So we'll take a look at the trailer and then बात को आगे बढ़ाते हैं। एक बार जोरदार तालियां for Crakk, ladies and gentlemen। जीतेगा तो जिएगा, प्लीज।
मैंने इसे बोला मुझे बताया कर सवाल पूछने से पहले यार।
But as I said, on screen, off screen, this man here, ladies and gentlemen, I think इनसे ज्यादा ऑर्गेनिक इंसान इंडस्ट्री में नहीं है, तो क्वेश्चन बताने का मतलब ही नहीं था। Give it up for विद्युत जामवाल। और मतलब ये जो यहाँ पे ट्रियो है ना, इनको देख के मजा आ रहा है। विद्युत जाम एंड एक चीज बता देता हूं यहाँ अलग से, ही इज सो अगेंस्ट ऑल दिस तारीफ, यू नो, ही इज सो अगेंस्ट इट। नितिन नहीं बोलना है, ये सब नहीं बोलना। मैंने कहा नहीं, मैं तो बोलने वाला हूं बिकॉज ऑफ कोर्स नहीं तो यहाँ लोगों के दिल टूट जाएंगे, है कि नहीं? ऑलराइट, विथ हिम आई डोंट नो इनका बेटर हाफ बोलूं या क्या बोलने वाला हूं मैं यहाँ पे। फेस ऑफ बड़ा तगड़ा दिख रहा है। ही इज दिस अमेजिंग हार्ट थ्रॉब जिन्होंने रैंप पे आग लगाई है, एक बार नहीं 50,000 बार। बड़े पर्दे को जला के खाक कर दिया, एक बार नहीं 50,000 बार। गिव इट अप फॉर अर्जुन रामपाल, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। बड़ा प्यार नजर आ रहा है भाई ये तो यहाँ। नहीं, मैं तो ऑन स्क्रीन देख रहा हूं, वहां जो हो रहा है यहाँ पे बड़ा प्यार दिख रहा है। एंड नाउ प्यार की बात चली है, सो इट्स ओनली फेयर कि उनको बुलाया जाए जिनसे हर कोई, हाँ तुम कर लो। अरे मौका मिल रहा है यार, समझ नहीं रहा है, धड़क कर रहा है। गिव इट अप फॉर द वेरी गॉर्जियस नोरा फतेही, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। Wow, welcome Nora, welcome. And now, the man जिनको कह सकते हैं लोगों के साथ खेलने में बड़ा मजा आता है। I don't know for what reason, he is just amazing, he is a visionary and इस फिल्म को डायरेक्ट किया है, जिस तरह से प्रेजेंट किया है, आदित्य दत्त। Now, of course, the person who's backed it with this gentleman here, he's been with him, I don't know कब से। बड़ी सारी बातें वो भी मुझे उनके बारे में करनी है। अब्बास सैयद साहब के लिए जोरदार तालियां। अलावा एक और इंसान है जो कमाल धमाल कर रहा है, जिनके साथ मिलके झंडे गाड़ने की और सब कुछ करने की बात हो रही है। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, द वेरी टैलेंटेड अंकित मोहन के लिए जोरदार। बहुत सारी बातें हैं। Of course, the superstar status, the most amazing people here on this stage. Thirst trap, ये चल रहा है हैशटैग आप लोगों के साथ every time we talk about this film. लेकिन उससे पहले, you know, we have to talk about this gentleman here, and he's making faces already, जिनके साथ मिलके ये सपना देखा गया और इसको यहाँ जिया जा रहा है. What do you have to say on that?
But we started a journey about 11 years back, and there was nobody who believed in me. They didn't want to be my manager at that time. तो उस समय मुझे अब्बास सैयद मिल गए. मैं बॉडी बिल्डर और ये ट्रेनर। हम दोनों ने ज़िंदगी शुरू की एंड ही स्टार्टेड मैनेजिंग माई वर्क, स्क्रिप्ट्स पढ़ना, लोगों को ना बोलना, लोगों को हाँ बोलना। वहाँ से पहुँचते पहुँचते वी केम अप विद एन आइडिया, बात सेट किया, प्रोडक्शन शुरू करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि आपको हमेशा लोग बोलते हैं कि आपको इस तरह के एक्टर्स के साथ काम करने का मौका नहीं मिलता है, एक्शन डायरेक्टर्स के साथ यू डोंट गेट टू स्पेंड सम मनी, सो वी शुड ट्राई एंड बी प्रोड्यूसर्स। From there the journey started. Now we are producing a second film, so this is just amazing.
ये बड़ा खूबसूरत सा बॉन्ड है, इसके लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं। एंड ऑफ कोर्स मैं सबको यहाँ पे we'll get some chairs, but before that, only for your convenience, can we have a quick photo op with the entire team and then इसको आगे बढ़ाते हैं, okay? Proceed. ऊंचाई हमारा जो काम करने के लिए आए हैं। विद्युत भाई, this one's for you, the first and most important question. What is crack for you? क्या है crack? मतलब यहाँ सब लोग जानना चाह रहे हैं what is crack for you? क्या चल क्या रहा है?
क्रैक को मैं बहुत पॉजिटिव कॉनोटेशन देता हूँ हमेशा अपनी जिंदगी में। कोई मुझे बोलता है ना बंदा पागल है, मुझे पसंद आता है बहुत। मेरी माँ क्रैक है, कि जब मैं सुबह शूटिंग ले जाता हूँ 5:30 बजे उठ के, उस दिन एक्शन की शूट होती है, वो पूजा में बैठ जाती है और जब तक मेरी शूट ख़त्म नहीं होती है वो बैठी रहती है। शूट ख़त्म होती है, मैं उनको फ़ोन करता हूँ, बोलता हूँ कि हो गई उनकी पूजा ख़त्म। वो होता है क्रैकपन, सारे दिन पैशनेटली किसी चीज़ के पीछे पड़े रहना। मेरे यहाँ पे एक दोस्त भी हैं जो कॉर्पोरेट हाउस में काम करती हैं, 3 साल का बच्चा है, रात को वापस आती हैं और उसको प्यार देती हैं, वो भी क्रैक है। सो क्रैक हर आदमी है जो पैशन के साथ कोई चीज़ के पीछे पड़ जाए और जब उसको मिल जाता है तो लोग कहते हैं जीनियस है। So that's what crack is. Everybody's crack if they feel like being it.
Amazing. हम सब क्रैक हैं, I'm sure इसके बाद सब यही बोलने वाले हैं। Of course we are crack for good cinema. किसको नहीं चाहिए? अभी आप मेरे को ये बोलो, raising the bar high every single time. What is it? Like unstoppable is the word that goes really well with you. क्या हो रहा है? मतलब खुद से competition चल रहा है, चल क्या रहा है?
मुझे लगता है हर आदमी वही करता है, हर फील्ड में हर दिन अपने से बेहतर करने की कोशिश करता है और हर आदमी करता है, मैं भी कर ही रहा हूँ।
दूसरों को मौका तो दीजिए वहां तक पहुंचने का, उसके बाद आगे और बढ़ाइए। you're already there and हर दिन कुछ अलग हो रहा है। विद्युत जामवाल साहब के बाद ऑफ कोर्स द हार्ट थ्रॉब जिनकी बात हम यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं, तब से देख रहे हैं हर बार you reinvented yourself with each and every role of yours. We love you. लेकिन यहाँ पे ये जो बैड बॉय एनर्जी लेके आ रहे हो ना आप, और ऐसे देख रहे हो मुझे डर लग रहा है। अर्जुन रामपाल साहब, no seriously, the look in those eyes, what do you have to say? यहाँ पे, and of course working with this gentleman here and this amazing team, how was it?
Firstly, a very good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for coming. It's a packed house out here. And कैसा लगा आपको हमारा ट्रेलर? So that's really wonderful. It's been incredible journey. ये जब फिल्म आई थी मेरे पास, इसकी मैं एक किस्सा सुनाना चाहूँगा। It came to me from a friend of mine, पराग सांघवी। वो शायद ऑडियंस में बैठे हैं, वो कहीं इधर बैठे हैं ऑडियंस में। He is very close to Vidyut and he is very close to me. और उन्होंने कहा था कि Vidyut and you have to do a film together, और मैं एक फिल्म लेके आ रहा हूँ, ये पिक्चर आपको करनी है. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली पराग सामी का जो स्क्रिप्ट सेंस है इज़ नॉट दैट ग्रेट. और मैंने बोला कि दोस्ती यारी में मैं तो उनके साथ क्रिकेट खेलता था लोखंड वाला में. ओके बिफोर आई टर्न अ मॉडल ऑल्सो मैं इसको ना नहीं बोल सकता हूँ इस फिल्म को. तो मैं बोला यार मैं तो फंस गया हूँ. अभी ये कौन सी फिल्म आ रही है मेरे पास. एंड ही गॉट मी दिस यंग मैन आदित्य एंड ही सेड सुन ले. लाइक सुना दे. Aditya was not ready.
I actually thought we just go in there to say hi, hello, and we'll do a narration after like 1-2 days. That's what I thought.
When he narrated to me the subject, and he told me how Vidyut kind of planned it, every action scene, every detailing, I was just blown away. I was surprised. Or I've been in the industry now for more than 2 decades. To get a surprise and to find something so refreshing was really fantastic. So thank you Parag for making this introduction and making me think, and thank you Vidyut and Aditya and Abbas for having me on this film, because it really made me push myself to an extreme level. And Crakk, if you ask me what it is for me, is cracking all my bones while making this movie.
Wow. And already there's so much speculation कि वो climax कैसा होगा जब ये दोनों आमने सामने होंगे. That is something that the entire world is talking about अभी. And वो जो आप एक सीन में चिल्लाते हो ना, ऐसा वो जो expression आ रहा है, kill कर रहे हैं आप लोग. Let's just wait for the movie to release. Nora, this one's for you. Please tell us, leading lady, and here in this action sport drama, which is exceptional. कैसे हुआ and why did you say yes for this movie?
कैसे हुआ? First of all, everyone, hello, hi, and thank you for coming. मैं अच्छी हूँ, आप कैसे हो? Good, क्या बात है? Love you too.
अभी 2 मिनट पहले तो एमी बोल रहा था, अब नोरा को देख के नोरा बोलने लगा.
Okay, हाँ? क्या बोला? अच्छा, okay. हाँ, to answer your question. So, it's actually a very funny story. है ना, sir? I was the last one to come on this film. एकदम last minute में. And I was on my way to OT. And when you go to OT, you're driving up those hills, right? और बिल्कुल network नहीं है. So, sir had just called me to narrate the film.
We did a Zoom narration.
We did a Zoom narration, WhatsApp. And the network just switched off in the middle of the narration. And I'm like, hello! Freaking out. calling, switching off, calling, switching off. Yaar, kya luck hai. I'm getting a lead role and a narration's happening and I don't have network. So I was panicking, freaking out. Eventually, when I reached my destination, called him, gave me the full narration. I said, sir, of course I want to be on board. I think not only is the cast superb, but the level of what they were trying to attempt, and their vision was so grand. I was like, boss, mujhe karna hai padega yaar. Like if I don't do this, I'll be an idiot. And I knew कि अगर मैं हूँ ना इस project में, I will definitely push myself as an artist. And that's exactly what happened. And you said like as a leading lady, of course, but it's scary. Of course it's scary. You don't know कि response कैसा होगा, लोग क्या कहेंगे. वो भी है. Typecast होता है sometimes. So people get comfortable seeing you doing some certain things. And then अगर आप कुछ अलग करते हो तो कभी-कभी response अच्छा होता है, कभी-कभी अच्छा नहीं होता है, because people they don't want to give you that chance. But मैं खुश हूँ क्योंकि सर ने मुझे chance दिया है, and of course अब्बास सर ने भी really happy, and मैंने बहुत मेहनत किया इस movie में, and I just hope people appreciate it.
I'm sure they're gonna love it. Zordar Talia, of course. Aditya sir, this one's for you. Please tell us. सबसे पहले तो ये vision, the way it has been translated on that big screen, it's huge. यही सोचा था?
To be honest, yeah, I've been living with the script for another, I guess it's been 4 years that I was writing the script.
Right.
We guys were back and forth writing, I don't know how many number of drafts. And every action beat that you kind of see on that screen is actually written on paper than just gone there and kabhi hota hai, a lot of times it happens that we'll go on the set and we'll figure things out. It is usually happens, but I think so. We've had like Vidyut and I have had discussions over and over for I don't know how many months or years I would say, because we've written drafts of action. Like I'm talking about, I've written six drafts of action, just the action. So every action that you're going to see in this film has actually been conceived, written, and then designed, and then actually shot. And obviously the result is what you see on screen.
And the response is what you just saw and heard for yourself. You know, Hunger Games की बात करते, Squid Game की बात करते, you have this thing, you know, जब जहाँ पे लगता है आपको कि हमें लोगों के साथ खेलना चाहिए, और that genre, you know, मजाक से हटके.
Genre kind of came to me just for the record. I did table number 21 before Squid Games. It was in 2013, and it was again a game-related film, which was designed back then. It was new for its time, because these live game shows and all came much later. So, and then Hunger Games have come, Squid Games have come, and you know, so on. So yeah, it is a genre that kind of an action kind of came to me after I did Commando 3 with PJ. So before I was majorly more into drama, thriller. So I just wanted to bring a world together, which again, like as kids, you know, we've seen Enter the Dragon and all these movies, Combat and you know, Mortal Kombat and all these kind of films. But it's not done to, I would say just narrated well, keeping an Indian audience in mind. It was just very important for me, because I always keep in mind that the narration doesn't need to be alien from the audience that we are catering to. I'm making a film for our country, for our masses, for our people. I'm not trying to make a Hollywood film. I'm making a pure, apna masi Hindustani movie. So the narrative has to be there. And keeping that in mind, have simplified and brought the gaming world and the action together. That's the marriage. And I guess the audience now in our country, from a rickshawala to a guy flying a jet plane, is ready for it, because their horizons have opened, their visions have opened, and I think so they're very ready to see new things, experience new things in their language and their what they kind of enjoy and relate to.
It's all about that clarity, और मुझे लग रहा है वो तो है of course बातों से ही, और जो हमने देखा यहाँ पे. अब मैदान में मिलते हैं 23rd को, तब बाकी बातें करेंगे. अब्बास भाई, this one's for you. You know, हर कोई आपसे सुनना चाहता है. You know, the kind of hard work that's gone behind this movie, production में जो कुछ गया, because I believe that this international crew और साथ action directors, athletes, किस के साथ काम किया, ये इस बहुत ही बड़े scale के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए.
Thing is, you know, when you're working with two biggest crack, then all the rest of the fighters or action directors who had come down from all over the world, they were looking at me and like, your director is Crakk, your hero is a Crakk. And I said, I know them, so what do we do? He said, they're asking me to go on the bridge. Hero wants to go on the bridge. The director is telling me, you can't take a shot, give me the camera. And I was like, Adi, what are you doing? He's the director, action director. And Adi's like, I don't care. I can take that shot, and he did that.
Yeah.
So the camera from the action
Crazy!
director.
I didn't know that. Wow.
So what happens usually, you know, when you're shooting abroad, most of them, abroad has a kind of a policy of working where actors majorly don't do their stunts apart from Tom Cruise, because then he kind of takes that risk. It's his production, like how VJ's produced this whole thing. So it's his risk. He's putting his life at stake, because if something happens to the lead actor, it's not about them not being able to do it. There are too many careers involved to that film. You know, from the DOP to the other actors, they've invested so much on it. So it's a risk. But and it's something that Vidyut, or say a Jackie Chan or a Tom Cruise, I'm putting those names because these are actors who kind of do their own stunts, and that's their belief. And if it's taken away from them, they're not doing what they love. And me working with him, I kind of now know him. Like, we know each other a little bit, and I know that if he's saying it, Adi, I can do it, then it's the faith. And he has the same faith on me. You'll shoot it, I'll do it, don't worry on it. So when we went to that bridge, and my action director from Spain came and he said, "Who's going up?" Like, Vidyut going up. No. And he went, he's like, "I'm not shooting." So then, obviously, the bridge shot you guys saw, is actually VJ on the bridge, and I had to design that. But there was a lot of precautions, safety obviously taken 100%, but it means you have to see. I mean, I wish we'll show you the footage someday of the crew reacting when I started designing the whole sequence, and he actually walked away. He said, "Okay, I'm not taking the risk. You shooting it." So I looked at VJ like, "We do it. Let's just do it," and we've actually shot it. So when he saw the first shot when VJ did that, he came running back. Okay, we shoot. He can do it. But yeah, we're hoping to show you the BTS someday and how it was actually there on location, because all the foreigners and the crew was very supportive, but they were just going crazy because they had to block the bridge down. We had to stop all the traffic, and it was not an easy process to shoot it abroad.
Right. Thank you so much.
ऐसे ही थोड़े बोलते हैं क्रैक.
बिल्कुल सही बात है. And of course we have to talk about the character. जिस हिसाब से character में घुस गए हैं.
100%. So, if I may so say again, we've always seen Vidyut doing, Commando, Khuda Hafiz. There are all these characters which are little within them. They're a little more calm, stated. When they say their lines, they're very said in a certain tonality and a calmness. So when I wrote the script, I remember first reaction of Abbas or someone in the office saying, "Hey, this is not sounding VJ. This is not sounding good." Because they know him so much. They're like, "How will he play this?" And I said, "I spent 3-4 years with him. Trust me, this is Vidyut. Which you've not seen on screen. This is when you put the camera off. This is Vidyut. When he comes on for the characters like Commando, Khuda Hafiz, IB, they're all these officers. So he's always this straight face, calm. So, and that's what the audience is usually used to see him do. And I was like, no, I don't want to bring that. They've already seen it. You've got to bring something new on screen. And that's how Crakk is. And like I said, Crakk is
Something new on that big screen. We have Arjun Rampal, Vidyut Jammwal, Nora Fatehi, सब एक साथ. I think ये सबसे कमाल की casting है. सबसे पहले तो यहाँ पे एक बार जोरदार तालियां बनती है for this team. And of course, talking about the cast, the amazing cast. अंकित, भाई बनना कैसे लगा इस कमाल के इंसान का, and क्या-क्या सीखने मिला?
सबसे पहले तो आप सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद यहाँ आने के लिए और सब ट्रेलर के साथ सबको पसंद करने के लिए. तो मेरे सिलेक्शन की थोड़ी एक स्टोरी है, लंबी है.